I know we haven't played this in a while.
Got me all riled up with fake enthusiasm. Alright, we're back to Banjo-Kazooie.
And boy, have we done a lot of Banjo-Kazooie research.
Oh boy. Well, first of all, I should explain the, fuck-up I made last time we played. After the last recording session, I neglected to save the game, and so I had to, go off-camera and replay, Bubble Gloop Swamp and Freeze Easy Peak. Just remaking the progress that we had made before.
Gosh.
So that happened.
I wasn't there for any of this, so I'm absolved.
Yeah.
Of all guilt.
I'm gonna go back into the swamp.
Okay.
So
where were we? How many jiggies did we get?
I don't remember the exact number. Oh.
Jesus Christ, dude.
I wonder if that's gonna show up on the recording.
Excuse me, Trevor.
I hope that's not gonna be in the actual recording.
Yeah, Trevor's computers are making these demonic noises.
Yeah. Ever since I moved into the new apartment, I get these random bursts of static at weird times. Anyway, where were we?
Talking about you losing all that progress and then the research you did.
Oh, the progress. I don't know if I got the exact same jiggies and notes and everything, because I don't remember which ones got saved and which ones didn't. But
it's fine.
Yeah, I'm sure I got most of the same stuff, and it's stuff that we attempted to get, even if there's some that we failed to get.
Yeah.
So it's not going to be anything that nobody has seen before. I didn't mess with this guy.
Okay. Well, these are easy. You just find them across the land and do the same thing there.
Yeah.
So, okay, but the real fun...
The real fun began... this was all spawned by me saying that there's no way in hell I'm going to name an episode I Am the Walrus. Because every single Let's Player must have done that. Hello?
And how many did, Trevor?
22 of them, in fact, named an episode I Am the Walrus. It might be more, honestly. Because the first time I did a search, I only got 15 results, but I kept, I did the search again, because I had to, find the videos again, and more came up that time. There were more the second time. And so I did the search, 3 or 4 times, and the final number I came up with was 22.
Okay, so here's what's wild about that. I had no part in this, by the way.
Yeah.
I'm looking at the second screen we have over here.
Yeah.
There is a notepad document listing notes where all 23 videos, observations Trevor made about each video.
22.
22, whatever.
But yeah.
Well, it only goes to 14 on the screen I see.
Yeah, you'd have to scroll down.
So what do you want to do? Do you want to just go through these one by one?
Oh, maybe.
What are some highlights? Because we know our favorite.
Yeah, so there was only one female Let's Player in this whole group, even counting, multi-person videos like ours. And she was this British girl who had a few interesting habits in the video.
Jump.
I'm trying. It's not. There we go. First of all, she coughed very loudly into the mic a few times. And at one point in the middle of the video, just out of nowhere, she goes, "Dorito break!" She was British. I don't know if I mentioned. And just starts munching on some Doritos.
And the best part, I listened to it too once I came over, and the best part is she seems relatively soft-spoken.
Yeah.
Through the video, and then with this thing, you can, besides the chips crunching in the background, you can hear her making cartoon sound effects to supplement this. Hump, jump, 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 gulp,
Yeah.
oh no nom. I'm stop! What are you doing?
Yeah.
I've just never heard that before, ever.
It was interesting. Yeah. But
So who else stood out to you?
well, there were
Chaos Maelstrom.
Chaos Maelstrom. Which one was he?
Are we allowed to name drop these? Are we gonna edit the names out? Or
I don't know.
These are all
on
relatively
YouTube.
low view videos, I'm sure. Right?
Yeah, the highest views on any of them that I saw, one of them had 400, I think.
Okay.
Most of them were under 100, ours.
We're not dealing with any internet celebrities with rabid fan bases, so
Yeah.
who cares? Shout out to Chaos Maelstrom, whose video I could only stand for 1 minute and 30 seconds before I clicked out.
Honestly, if anything, we were cross-promoting by doing this.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure he has his audience. I'm not gonna shit on them. That's fine.
Like,
good on you for making videos and creating content.
Yeah.
It was not for me.
I would, yeah. I would be glad if somebody was making a similar video talking about there's this Trooth guy who makes videos with some chick. And they're really stupid. It's probably a fake gamer.
He's always talking about her period. I fucking hate her.
That's all they ever talk about. Am I right, fellas? Am I right? I want a sandwich.
Oh my god. Better get that Trooth chick to make one for me.
Trooth.
No, that's the thing. They won't say my name.
Oh yeah.
They'll say the guy's name and then my relation to you.
Of course.
But go on. What else do we have here?
I forget how we got onto this whole we were talking about Chaos Maelstrom.
We're talking about the different I Am the Walrus type of videos.
Yeah. And we were talking about Chaos Maelstrom.
Okay, and your notes here say 21 minutes, loud fake enthusiasm with unwarranted screaming.
Yeah.
Like, would you say that our enthusiasm is real?
It's all real on my end, at least.
It is for me too.
I would never fake an enthusiasm.
I would. I faked on my enthusiasm last night. No, but
that was the reference.
That was the reference.
Yes.
But I don't know.
Oh shit! What the hell?
What did you do? I was looking at the note screen.
Well, I'm gonna try and make it happen again because I did not think I should. I should not have taken damage from that. I was doing this, and I let go like right about here. What the heck?
That's
Are you serious?
See, that wasn't fake for me. That was genuinely funny.
Yes.
But I guess you can tell when someone's like faking enthusiasm in a video.
Yeah. It's like, and it's especially when they're in a video on their own too.
Yeah.
I am eating up a lot of golden feathers here. I'm gonna stop doing that.
You just want to get the boots for that.
Yeah.
But anyway, let's go on here. It says, loud fake enthusiasm with unwarranted screaming.
Yeah.
So when you say that, do you mean like just out of nowhere, Malco comes out? Like,
I mean, kind of like way over the top reactions. Like, you know, when I fell on the ground, it would be if he was like, "Oh no! I just took damage!" And it's like,
Banjo will never walk again!
Oh my god. Not even like that, because like that's like making a joke. Just like
just really upset.
Yeah, just like you are not that upset about taking 1 point of damage in this video game.
Yeah.
I know you're not.
Well, let's see what else you've written here. Singing for some reason.
Was that still Chaos Maelstrom, or was that somebody else?
No, that's still Chaos Maelstrom.
Yeah, you know, honestly, like, even though I made these notes, they kind of blur together, because there were a lot of people who did these things.
Yeah.
This was one of the first videos I watched.
Well, how about this? Let me look this over real quick.
Okay.
While you brave the maze, I guess. And we'll see what the common threads are.
Okay.
I'm a speed reader.
Speed reader. I'm just kind of... Oh, one thing I tried to make a note of on every one of them was how many people did or did not say I am the Walrus in the episode that they titled I am the Walrus.
Okay.
Because that's kind of your gauge of like, okay, who came up with that joke on the spot and who had to like think that over later.
Yeah, exactly.
Because I'm gonna go ahead and say I don't think it's a very clever joke.
Yeah.
That's why I was like, there's no way in hell I'm titling the video this.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, I like this. Well, okay, from what I've seen so far, just scanning this over, about like 3 people did say it out loud.
Yeah.
And more than that did not.
Yeah.
And added it later.
Yeah.
And this one person, instead of saying that, made an Evanescence reference, which we have done.
Yeah.
Except for we went whole hog on it.
We did, yeah. Like, they did a very similar thing, though. Like, when Banjo was getting transformed in the Momo hut, and he's, like, waving his arms, he's floating in the air. The guy's just like, wake me up inside.
But did he edit it? Edit the actual song in?
He didn't edit the actual song.
Then it doesn't count.
Well, I don't know if it's necessary, but...
Oh, it's necessary, Trevor. It's necessary.
Sure.
I like this one right here, where it says PPR 580. Yeah. Addresses the reference immediately despite not actually making it. Is playing, quote, blind, unquote, but knows stuff about later levels and items and secrets.
Yeah. I'm gonna try this one again, using the beat creep.
Okay.
Oh no, the exact same thing happened.
Oh shit.
Damn it.
If we can't get it, I'll try to get that one later.
I'm determined to get that one at some point. Jeez.
You listed this one as being put up 7 years ago. Are the rest recent?
It varied, yeah. Some of them went up like this year.
Okay.
Also, like, a weird thing.
Oh, you told me about this one, because he talked about prom and how he didn't have a date.
Yeah.
So he was just going to go solo.
I know. I'm like, I want to know how things turned out for that guy. I genuinely do. Like, not making a joke. I'm like,
yeah.
I got briefly interested in this guy's life. I'm like, man, I hope his prom went well.
Volt 219, if you happen to watch this, we hope it went okay, buddy.
Yeah. The other thing I was gonna say about like mentioning people's names is some of these videos are like so old that their channel name has changed somehow.
Okay.
And like they don't even go by the same name anymore.
Do you remember any specifics?
No, I don't. I think Volt might have been one of them.
Okay.
He might have a different channel name now. Like, it still shows up in the search results as Volt.
Okay.
So.
Tell me you got this guy's jiggy.
Yes,
okay.
we did. It was the funniest goddamn thing that happened in this entire playthrough.
I don't know. I saw the last one you put up. I saw the preview for falling off the snowman.
Yeah, that was pretty funny.
That still cracks me up.
That was pretty damn funny.
And I will say it again. That has never... I've played Banjo since I was like fucking 6 years old. I have never seen that kind of falling animation for Banjo before. It was horrifying.
That's pretty great.
Let's see here.
And like, feel free to scroll down on that when you need
yeah.
to, but it's gonna pause the game when you do.
Okay, well I'll let you know.
Okay.
The very first one on here says... Looney Boy Gamer.
Yeah.
Sounds like he's in a wind tunnel.
Yeah.
Comma, Kermit voice.
Yeah. He had a Kermit voice.
Can you do a Kermit voice? If you can't, don't try.
I can't do one very well.
I can't either. I think Ross from... Is Ross or Barry? Barry from Game Grumps.
You just sounded kind of like a Muppet, you know?
We're just gonna sound like... I can't do it either.
That was not a Kermit
yeah,
voice
I know. That's why I just said I can't do it.
How the hell do I get onto this turtle's back?
Just use the talent trot.
Oh, I had no idea.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
All this time? That's how you do the talent trot, right? Why am I zoomed in this far? Stop.
What are you doing?
I don't know. I'm pushing the talent trot button and he's doing the butt blast instead.
No, you're not.
And the camera
is... Give me the controller.
It's flipping 180 degrees at a time.
Okay, look. I know we haven't played this in a while.
Got me all riled up with fake enthusiasm.
The Z button.
Yeah, that's what I was pressing. That's exactly what I was
And then
pressing.
you just let go of left C. Oh, shit, dude. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Yep. So that's happening.
Okay, anyway, what I was trying to say was you take your hand off the left C button, but you hold Z, and then you jump, and then you get up there.
Okay.
And then... Boot tunes! There you go.
Boot tunes. Oh.
So, yeah, Barry from Game Grumps does, like, such a good Kermit voice. There's, like, one animation that you can probably throw a link to up here if you want. Mm-hmm. It's, like, indistinguishable from actual Kermit. It's awesome. Okay.
What is it with like internet video game people and Kermit voices? Because I know like Joel from Vinesauce also does a Kermit voice like all the time.
I don't know. Well, Kermit's a meme now, so
Kermit is several memes.
I know, that's what I'm saying. Kermit just in himself is a meme. Yeah. I love Kermit. But anyway, moving on. It says, "Oh look, a thing did a thing."
Yeah.
You say that.
Me say that?
You say you did a thing. I think.
When do I say that?
I feel like you said it before.
Maybe once or twice, but this guy said it like many times in the course of one video.
Okay.
It was like his catchphrase, basically.
Okay.
Like, oh, I hope I land on the thing.
I like
this. Oh, look, a thing. I'm gonna do the thing.
Okay.
I did the thing.
Oh, okay. I thought I'm looking at the note document. I thought you were actually saying, look at the screen, I did the thing. It's effective. I looked.
I guess so, man. That's how I'll get more viewers.
It'd probably be different if my attention was squarely focused on that.
Yeah. Oh, hey, what's all this?
Oh, look, some things.
Oh, look, I got the things.
Yeah, that would wear thin after a while. Go ahead and butt blaster. I know how much you want to butt blast Brentilda, so just go ahead and do it. I'm
trying to figure out like why the talent trot thing wasn't
I'm trying to get
earlier.
The positioning right, Taylor.
No, look, I swear, because earlier I was like jumping and hitting the C button to do the talent trot, and it was just doing the butt blast. I was not hitting Z.
Okay.
I think, anyway. Unless my hands were just spasming all over the controller.
Oh, that's why it dropped us off.
Oh, so you drop into the hat and
you get a jiggy.
Jiggly.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, check this out.
Yeah.
This is really funny to me. So Hunter Allen.
Yeah.
Their video is 28 minutes. It's two guys.
Yeah.
They talked about exes and relationships.
Yeah, that was an interesting one.
I mean, that doesn't sound too far from the things like we talk about. I don't know if we get that personal on here.
No. They were getting kind of personal. Like, they're talking about sex and everything. They're like, I swear every other girl that I date just never wants to have sex.
Sounds like a personal problem.
Like, I'm pretty sure she was a closet lesbian.
Yeah, that's how it works.
That was the actual conversation that went down.
Sounds like a real charmer.
Like, they didn't name names at least, but the guy was like, I'm pretty sure she was actually a lesbian. And the other guy's like, yeah, a lot of girls are like that. They'll, like, date a guy and then they'll, like, turn out to actually be a lesbian because they never wanted to have sex.
That's exactly what that word means.
Yeah.
That's as a bisexual person, everybody, I can tell you that's exactly what that word means.
Why else would you not want to have sex with a guy?
I don't know.
Like any given guy.
I don't know. Do you know how much of a struggle it is for me to like walk down the street and not like launch myself face first into people's crotches?
I know.
Just guys
you should.
minding their daily business.
You really should. Like,
and just going all like grapefruit on them, just like
grapefruit.
Have you seen that video?
I don't think so.
How to grapefruit your man?
No, I can't say that I have.
Do we want to keep this a family-friendly channel, or have we passed that bridge already?
I don't know.
Well,
I mean, how unfamily friendly are we talking?
If I describe this video, it will get not family-friendly real quick.
Oh god, do I even want to hear this?
It's pretty funny. You will think it's funny, but it doesn't matter. I'll just say that they sound pretty ignorant and kind of like douchebags. So now I'm laughing about this. The other note you made was they didn't say I'm the Walrus, and they made a reference to Judge Dredd, but actually meant Demolition Man.
That's true, yes.
Which I haven't seen either of those, so I guess I can't like say that's really funny to me.
They mixed up their Stallone movies.
Okay, that is funny.
I mostly made a note of that because I was throwing around the idea of commenting on every single one of these videos and like having something to contribute. And for those guys who uploaded this video like 3 years ago, I'm gonna be their first comment and be like, you got that reference wrong.
Yeah.
That was actually Demolition Man, not Judge Dredd.
I want you to,
idiot.
And I'll just go on there and be like, haha, I love how you think women are second-class citizens.
Oh my god.
So let's see what else is on here. I'm really jumping around on your notes.
A funny thing about those two guys is like they were talking at one point. Like they went to high school together, and they reached this conflict of like, do I want to actually name the people who were involved? And like, they live in like fucking Virginia or something. So like, but at the same time, I was still like, oh, I want to hear their names. I want to hear the gossip.
Yeah.
I want to know if they talk about anybody
What's
I
up,
know.
guys? What's the hot goss?
I want to see if I know any of these people that this guy hooked up with in her Jeep.
Oh my god. Were they really talking about that on here?
Yes. It was like, yeah.
During their Banjo-Kazooie Let's Play.
Like, she invited me into her Jeep to fool around before school one day.
Oh my god.
You know, that girl who was in our science class, she was in our group the first day and she was pregnant.
No way, bro!
Wait, which girl?
Oh, get that jiggy, then tell me.
The pregnant one. The only girl in our class who was pregnant. I don't remember. There were a lot of pregnant girls at our school, man.
She was a bitch. She's like Gruntilda.
Oh, God.
I can't fucking believe that. Okay. Well, moving on. Even though I really love this.
You're right.
Moving on. Then you can also weed out the homophobic viewers as well.
Right. You have to be very secure in your sexuality to be a fan of me.
I like it.
I only accept fans who are secure in their sexuality and don't mind being called a Trooth.
Since I'm on the channel, am I a fairy princess?
That's not a very clever pun, though.
I don't care. It just makes me feel special.
If you want.
Yay! Oh my god. I'm complete.